Wow, amazing. I had the most breathtaking experience today. As you all know, the Indian Air Force is celebrating its 86th anniversary. On this auspicious occasion, the IAF performed an air show.
This is the picture of the celebration of Air Force occasion.
Show and displayed various aircraft. And I feel so privileged to have had the opportunity to be a part of the celebration. As I witnessed the grandeur, the environment around me filled my spirit with patriotism once again. It also reminds me of a great icon of India's military history, Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh. He will always be remembered as a war hero who had successfully led a young IAF during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh was a fearless and exceptional pilot and the only officer to attain the highest post of Marshal, the Air Force equivalent to the Army's five-star Field Marshal, who had flown more than 60 different types.
This lesson is about the story of Arjun Singh Marshal. Marshal Arjun Singh was in Air Force.
Of aircrafts. He played a major role in transforming the IAF into one of the most potent, meaning powerful and effective air forces globally, and the fourth.
He played a major role in transforming the IAF means Indian Air Force into a powerful one.
Biggest in the world. His contribution to the Indian Air Force is monumental, meaning of great importance to the least. So much that the IAF grew with him. He was the epitome, meaning perfect example of military leadership in classical sense, and it is, therefore, not surprising that he was honored with the rank of Air Force Marshal. Former Vice Chief of IAF Kapil Kak said. Singh was honored with the rank of Marshal on the Republic Day in 2002. Sam Hormuzji, Fremji Jamshedji Manekshaw, and K.M. Karyappa were the only two army generals honored with the rank of Field Marshal. Known as a man of few words, Singh was not only a fearless pilot, but also had profound knowledge about air power and applied it in a wide spectrum, meaning a wide range of areas. Singh had assiduously, meaning with great care and perseverance, led the IAF during the 1965 war and denied success to Pakistan Air Force, though it was better equipped with American support. His most outstanding contribution was during that war, said Kak. Commending, meaning officially praising his role in the war. Y.B. Chavan, the then defense minister, had written, Air Marshal Arjun Singh is a jewel of a person, quite efficient and firm, unexcitable, but a very able leader. In 1944, the Marshal had led a squadron against the Japanese during the Arakan campaign, flying close air support missions during the crucial Imphal campaign, and later assisted the advance of the Allied forces to Yangon, formerly Rangoon. In recognition of his feat, he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross, DFC, on the spot by the Supreme Allied Commander of Southeast Asia, the first Indian pilot to have received it. Singh was selected for the Empire Pilot Training Course at Royal Air Force RAF, Cranwell in 1938, when he was 19 years old. He retired from service in 1969.
Good morning, student. Today we are going to learn our third lesson on wings of courage. Before this, you saw on the digital board This story is related to Arjun Singh. Arjun Singh is the Air Force Marshal. Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh was icon of India's military history. India's military history will always be remembered as a war hero who had successfully led a young IAF during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. Arjun Singh Marshal was the icon of India's military history. He always remembered as a hero of the war because he successfully led Indian Air Force during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. The only officer to attain the highest post of Marshal, the Air Force equivalent to the Army's 5-star Field Marshal. Arjun Singh was the only officer to attain the highest post in IAF, highest post of the Marshal. Air Force equivalent. Marshal post is equivalent to Army's 5-star Field Marshal. Singh was a fearless and exceptional pilot who had flown more than 60 different types of aircraft. Singh was very fearless pilot and he was exceptional who flown more than 60 different types of aircraft. He was the only person who flown more than 60 different aircraft. He played a major role in transforming the IAF into one of the most potent air forces globally and the fourth biggest in the world. He played a very important role in transforming IAF into one of the powerful and effective air forces, and then it got the rank of fourth biggest in the world. It got fourth rank in the world. His contribution to the Indian Air Force is monumental to the list. His contribution to the Indian Air Force is monumental. Monumental means of great importance. The IAF grew with him and Indian Air Force grew with him. He was the epitome of military leadership in classical sense, and it is therefore not surprising that he was honored with the rank of Air Force Marshal. He was the epitome. Epitome means perfect example of military leadership. He was the perfect example of military leadership, and it is not surprising that he won the rank of a Air Force Marshal because his contribution to our nation is so important. Former Vice Chief of IAF Kapil Kak said, these words are of the IAF former Vice Chief IAF Kapil Kak. Singh was honored with the rank of Marshal on the Republic Day in 2002. Singh was honored with the rank of Marshal on 2002 Republic Day. Sam Harmoushji, Premji, Jamshedji Manik Shah and K.M. Cariappa were the only too many generals, army generals honored with the rank of Field Marshal. Instead of Arjun Singh, there are only 2 army generals who were honored with the rank of Field Marshal, and their names are Sam Harmoushji and K.M. Cariappa. Known as a man of few words, Singh was not only a fearless pilot but also had profound knowledge about air power and applied it in a wide spectrum of areas. Known as a man of few words means we can explain him in very few words. Singh was not only a fearless pilot. He was not only a fearless pilot but also had a profound knowledge. He also had a profound knowledge about the air power, and he applied it knowledge in the spectrum of areas whenever it is necessary. Singh had assiduously led the IAF during the 1965. He take working hard and showing careful attention to the details led the IAF force during the 1965 war and denied success to Pakistani Air Force through. And he got success. He got success versus Pakistan. It is better equipped with American support. When Pakistan took support of America, but he denied Pakistan. His most outstanding contribution was during that war, said Kak. And Kak said that his most outstanding contribution was in the 1965 Indian-Pak war. Commending his role in the war, Y.B. Chauhan, the then defense minister, had written. And commending means officially praising on his role in that war. Y.B. Chauhan, the then defense minister, written, Air Marshal Arjun Singh is a jewel of a person. Air Marshal Arjun Singh was a jewel person. Quite efficient and firm, unexcitable but a very able leader. He was quite efficient but firm and a very able leader. In 1944, the Marshal had led a squadron against the Japanese during the Arakan campaign. In 1944, the Marshal had led a squadron against the Japanese in the Arakan campaign, flying close air support mission during the crucial Imphala campaign, and later assisted the advance of the Allied force to Yangon, formerly Rangoon. Then flying close air support mission during the crucial Imphala campaign, and then Allied forces to Rangoon means formerly to Yangon means formerly Rangoon. In recognition of his feat, he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. And recognition of his feat means the success which he had. He was awarded, knowing the success which he had, he was awarded with Distinguished Flying Cross means DFC on the spot by the Supreme Allied Commander of Southeast Asia, and he was awarded by the Supreme Allied Commander of Southeast Asia. The first Indian pilot to have received it, and Arjun Singh was the first Indian pilot who received this award. Singh was selected for the Empire Pilot Training Course at Royal Air Force. Then he was selected for the Empire Pilot Training Course at Royal Air Force. Cornwall in 1938, when he was 19 years old, he retired from service in 1969. And at that time, in 1938, he was just 19 years old and he retired from his service in 1969. Now, I am giving you some homework. Here the question of warming up is given to you. The ranks of the officers in the Indian Army, Navy and Air Force are jumbled up. Discuss with your group and put them in the appropriate boxes. Here some rank of Army, Navy and Air Force officers given, and you have to fill the appropriate boxes. Here first passage is given to you. Look at the passage carefully. Then some questions are given on this passage. Here the first question is given. Name the following. The second question is complete the following. Then complete the wave diagram. Personality traits of Arjun Singh. Then answer the following question. Explain why Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh is considered an outstanding military personality. One question is giving on vocabulary. Pick out the adjectives ending in AL from the extract and give their noun forms. Some questions based on grammar are given here. This is the last question. Personal response. Would you like to be a part of the IAF? Give reasons for your answer. and the remaining part of this lesson we will see in our next period. Complete your homework.